Hello all you boils, ghouls, and non-binary creatures of the night. I'd like to personally welcome you to my new YouTube channel. My name is Pup Jared, aka the 8-Bit Horror Pup. I'm a gay, geeky, dorky, sex and kink positive pup/fur who loves horror, gore, slashers, schlock, camp, sci-fi, kaiju, Super Sentai series, comic books, toys, both action figures and the Bad Dragon kind, trashy exploitation movies, furry porn, cartoons, games, and every kink known to man, and a few maybe not yet discovered. Ultimately, I want this YouTube channel to be a place for me to talk about and celebrate all the weird horror-related things that I love and share them with others. I know that I have very eclectic taste, and I also know that chances are you may not love everything I talk about on the channel. And even if you happen to love all of the same things I do, fucking weirdo, you may still disagree with my thoughts and opinions on some media, and that's cool. In fact, it's a good thing. I never want to fight with people, though I will debate and discuss for days. Ultimately, though, I think everyone should form their own opinions, and I honestly try to respect what others like, even if I don't like it myself. I also try to find the good in almost any movie or TV show or comic book, keyword being almost. Also, I just love when people get excited about the things they love, because ultimately, I believe everyone should like the things they like and love whoever and whatever the fuck they love. Life is too short to spend your time hating. Instead, focus on the things that make you happy. Focus on what you like, what you enjoy, and that's what this channel is going to be about. It's about celebrating the media I love and sharing it with the world. And when I mean share it with the world, I am never, ever expecting this to be top of the YouTube algorithm. In fact, I really doubt anyone besides my friends and family will ever fucking watch this, and even then, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to tie a few of them up to a fuck bench and force them to watch Clockwork Orange style, which, fun fact about Clockwork Orange, Malcolm McDowell actually scratched his cornea making the scene because Kubrick was a monster, though he is still a fucking amazing director. Anyways, with all that said, if by some weird twist of fate this channel were ever to become popular and or truly successful, then I would want to make sure it's a place where anyone and everyone feels welcome to celebrate all the weird, geeky, horror shit and weird genre stuff they love. This is a channel for all the like-minded weirdos out there who love to geek out about the history of EC comic books and how the CCA fucked over the horror comic book industry, or get stoned as fuck and watch some Godzilla movies and then fucked like crazed kaiju afterwards. This is a channel for people who find characters like Jason or Leatherface or Ghostface or Pinhead hot, for monster movie lovers and all the self-proclaimed monster fuckers, for pups, furs, freaks, geeks, dorks, emo kids, punks, goths, stoners, and other assorted weirdos, for the underdogs and the losers. Go Stephen King. I also want this to be an LGBTQ positive space as well. I consider myself queer as fuck, and I want to celebrate all the LGBTQ people who have contributed to horror over the years. Like my fucking hero, James Well, who directed Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, and Invisible Man for Universal. Or Don Mancini, the writer of all of the Chucky movies, except that Alexa Goes Evil remake that I really try not to think about. But yeah, I want all of my gay, lesbian, and trans brothers, sisters, and siblings to feel welcome here. So femme, mask, twink, bear, drag queen, king, or non-binary royalty, come on in and join the party. Anyone and everyone is welcome here. That's why my intro is Hello Boils, Ghouls, and Non-binary Creatures of the Night. The Hello Boils and Ghouls portion is actually a reference to something the Crypt Keeper used to say in Tales from the Crypt comic books. And as a kid, I always thought it was really funny. But I wanted to update it to be more inclusive for my non-binary horror fans out there, and of course, Creatures of the Night is obviously a reference to the novel and film Dracula. Listen to them, the creatures of the night. What sweet music they make. So yeah, let's make some music together. Metaphorically, of course. Trust me, you do not want to fucking hear me sing. Though fair warning, you probably will at some point, since I do it very often, and very loudly, and very poorly, and very off-key. Obviously, I don't expect to be any good at this, and if you're watching this first video, you can probably tell I have zero experience being a YouTuber, So if you want to watch people who actually know what they are doing, I strongly recommend channels like Dead Meat, Monster Island Buddies, Toy Galaxy, Brandon Tenold, Matt Baum, Comic Drake, Saber Spark, or go watch Joe Bob's Last Drive-In on Shudder, which stars, of course, my childhood hero Joe Bob, but also, and more importantly, the queen of kinky horror, Darcy the Mail Girl. I highly recommend you check them out, which is why I'm going to include links to all of those people in the description of this video, so go to them. Go. Run. Trust me, you are better off running away now, so flee. Flee while you still can. It's not too late. And if you were somehow still with me after all of that, let's talk about what comes next. So I actually want to do a few different types of videos on this channel. The first one is real easy to explain, and that's reviews. Pretty self-explanatory, but I want to provide my opinions and thoughts on movies and TV shows with a focus primarily on horror and sci-fi. And I want to offer my thoughts while also providing history or geeky knowledge when possible. Also, a lot of the media I love can be problematic at times, and rather than gloss over and try to ignore it or blindly defend it, I'd like to acknowledge it and discuss it when it crops up, and it will crop up. Trust me, I could write multiple dissertations on Sleepaway Camp alone. Which reminds me, I actually want to include others in my review videos from time to time, just so you aren't always hearing just my opinion, especially with extremely divisive or potentially offensive movies. And besides reviews, there are a few different types of videos I'll also be posting on here from time to time. The first one is actually going to be baked baking videos. I want to make some videos where me and my friends get high and make original food and drinks inspired by movies and TV shows I'm reviewing or discussing on the channel. When there are recipes, I will include them. And you can watch as we make a whole lot of messes that occasionally result in something resembling edible food and or drinks. Also, I do love to draw and create, and so I'll probably post occasional art or craft tutorial or fun projects themed around horror stuff as well, and plus the occasional games or just other silly nonsense. If any of that sounds like it's up your dark, creepy, perverted alleyway, then feel free to like and subscribe. Well, that's enough rambling, so ta-ta for now, critters.